Tonight, FCT Women Affairs Mandate Secretary tasked women journalists on taking fight against gender-based violence to the 6 area councils of the FCT. And authorities of the Education Secretariat visit schools to monitor the conduct of the examinations. Hello, glad to have you join us on the 7 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity station. First, we begin from the presidency, where the much expected students' loan has effectively taken off as President Bola Tinubu launches the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NELFund portal. At the launching, President Tinubu emphasized that his administration will continue to invest in education as the catalyst for general socio-economic development. State House correspondent Musbau's reports will be taken in our subsequent bulletin. Now, moving on, the goal of ensuring and enforcing the Child Rights Act as well as creating awareness on issues of gender-based violence receive a boost with the capacity training for teachers of Jua communities by the International Federation of Women Lawyers, FIDA Nigeria, Abuja branch. Yours sincerely reports that 80 teachers benefited from the initiative targeted at strengthening advocacy.
The International Federation of Women Lawyers, FIDA Nigeria, with a strong advocacy that champions the cause of the downtrodden in society, is sharpening mechanisms to create more paralegals that will serve as active ambassadors of enlightenment and reporters of incidences of child rights violations and gender-based violence in schools and communities, with the training of these teachers drawn from LEAs and secondary schools of Jua and environs.
Try to enlighten them on the provisions of the laws against all manner of violence in Nigeria, with particular reference to Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, FAP Act.
After this training, they'll be certified, and then later on, would have more conversations with them. At the national level, we usually hold town hall meetings with our paralegals across the country, and so they'll be added to the larger group of paralegals.
The interaction and cross-fertilization of ideas produced desired results as a series of facilitators from FIDA Abuja branch provided the necessary models of operations and applicability of the relevant laws to the issues at stake.
They have a very important role to play in reducing, if not completely eradicating gender violence. And that is why this program is very, very laudable.
Knowledge acquired today through the visit of the FIDA will be beneficial both to me and my community, in the sense that there are lots of gender-based harassment and violence going on in our community.
The knowledge I received today actually is increased me in knowledge, and it's added me many things which I wasn't know before.
I'm not just better, but well informed, well equipped to launch into the deep. I'll be very careful how I do things.
With much appreciation to the organizers, expectations are that these trainees would further up the ante of those who access justice, especially the most vulnerable in society. In Abuja.
The Nigerian Association of Women Journalists NAWOJ has commended the FCT Women Affairs Mandate Secretary for its education to promoting gender equality and empowering women in the Federal Capital Territory. This came to the fore when the Secretary, Adedayo Benjamin Slani, received in audience Nawaja officials. Hawagimba reports that the visit aims to promote gender-sensitive reporting and amplifying the voices of women, children, and persons with disabilities in the FCT.
Leading the members of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, Chairperson Basita Ipang says the visit is aimed at collaborating with the Secretariat towards training women journalists. These, she says, will enhance their skills in gender-sensitive reporting, among many other issues.
We are planning organizing a training for women and even journalists as well. And the training is going to be a combination of gender-based violence and the need for early testing, because just last week we lost a friend, a sister, and a colleague to an ailment that we later discovered was diagnosed late. So we are planning a training, a combination of two training, gender-based violence and health talks.
FCT Women Affairs Mandate Secretary Adedayo Benjamin Ndani, in a response, says it is a welcome development in the right direction. She adds that the initiative of collaboration with the Secretariat will go a long way in the lives of women, the girl child, and persons with disabilities from the city.
So it's not just about GBV in the FCT. Her Excellency the First Lady, the Renewed Hope Initiative, has emphasized the priority call to action for education. The alternative girl-child curriculum, which for people call second chance, she said don't call it second chance. It stigmatizes the beneficiary. Just call it alternative girl-child.
Highlights of activities made by the FCT award include World Hygienic Day, gender-based violence, cancer awareness to women in the 6 area councils, just to mention but a few. Hawagimba, NTA News.
It is examination season in the FCT as it's an end of the third term that will usher in a new academic session which will run for a whole year. Hadiza Godinebune visited some schools in the FCT and reports that authorities of the Education Secretariat were also going round schools to monitor the conduct of examinations.
Going round FCT schools as schools are rounding off the end of an academic year, students say the third term examinations are always different due to the fact that they will be moving a step further in the academics.
I've been doing well with the examination. They are not so difficult because we've been taught and we've come across them before.
Also, the National Examination Council for Senior Secondary School students is ongoing, and the students are optimistic and looking forward to a good result as they are prepared.
Well, it has been tough, but we've been okay because we expect that the exams will be serious, so we take it seriously and we read and we pass.
The exam has been going quite well. It has been tough. It has actually been tough, but some of us have been keeping up.
I've been trying my best. I know I'll have a good result.
I expect to pass this exam.
Director, FCT Education Resource Center, Nimat Abdurrahim, who was also on ground monitoring the examination site, the center will continue to introduce innovations that will improve on the quality of examinations in the FCT.
The good thing this year about our promotion exam is that every year we try to introduce, bring in innovation and other things. So this year we are doing swapping system whereby schools swap their answer scripts and then the school does not mark the scripts of their students like we usually do.
Meanwhile, the marking of the scripts for the just concluded West African Council examination SSC is ongoing. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
Hey sis, can I please borrow your wig? No, but I can share my data with you.
Hey, come on, give me some ice cream now.
No, Mom, but I can share some of my data with you.
Can you pass it to her, please?
No, but I can share my data with you.
Oh yeah, can I use your phone charger?
No, Dad, but I can share my data with you.
Is it because Glow gives you data bonus? That is why you have been shouting. I can share my data with you.
With Glow Data Sharing, you can share your data effortlessly with friends and loved ones today. Dial *312#. Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow Unlimited.
As the rains intensify, road safety becomes a major concern. To this end, the FCTFRSC Central Business District and the United Nine Marshals are taking proactive steps to ensure safety on the roads. Hawagimba reports that this is to remind motorists to use seatbelts, avoid speeding, or avoid overspeeding, among other road safety measures.
The sensitization campaign is aimed to reduce accidents and ensure safe travels for all road users during this rainy season. During the public education sensitization, Minister of State Petroleum Gas Ekperekpe Ekpo commended the FCTFRSC for this gesture, as this will help save lives on the highway as well as encourage each and every one to drive with caution.
NNPC is an organized establishment. They have rules, they have regulations, and they have people that enforce it. And I appreciate what the road safety are doing to educate the populace on how to drive within this period for safety of their lives and safety of others.
FCTFRSC CBD Unit Commander Imrana Ibrahim says the mission of the Corps is to ensure safety on all roads, hence public education is key.
To come and sensitize the staff of the NNPC and talk to them one after the other individually as they are coming to their offices that this is rainy season. Their vehicle should be roadworthy.
Marshal Coordinator of Unit 9 FCTFRSC Emmanuel Anyang says every driver must know the importance of safety, especially now that the rains are here.
The rain is fully on ground. I want to talk to them. When you are driving, ensure you control the speed limit, ensure your wipers are on, ensure your floodlight is on.
We should not be distracted while driving. Some people, they will be driving, they will be picking phone, and that is what causes accidents in our roads.
Awareness, let them know the danger of it. Just awareness, and let them get to understand it. After awareness, you may ask them to do a repeat, and so that they can internalize whatever you have told them.
It's a reminder for us to ensure that these things are good, and then we are safe as we are moving on the road.
I think following the rules and regulations, especially traffic light, this is one of the aspects that I'm always not happy when I see people beating the traffic.
I think it's a good one to create appropriate awareness on road safety and how you need to navigate, especially during the rainy season.
However, I think we also need to take it down to the people selling the tires, because many people are quite naive. They don't even know about what's happening, how to identify the expiry date of these tires.
The FCTFRSC CBD and Unit 9 says this public education and safety is a continuous process. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Founder and national coordinator of the Islamic Family Foundation, Ustaz Musa Dawood, has advised any family that wants to survive to shun activities that are detrimental to life and societal growth. He was speaking at the foundation's Hijrah celebration in Abuja. Charity Zaka reports.
Still in the spirit of celebration of this year's Hijrah, the Islamic Family Foundation says its intention are to take practical steps to protecting families from oppression, poverty, hopelessness, and ignorance. These, he had, informed the convergence of families for celebration.
It must create brotherhood. You must love yourself, you must love your neighbor, you must love your friends. Number two, and most important, anywhere you move to in the name of migration, you must benefit from the people there and they must benefit from you. You can't just go there and be docile without initiating programs, projects that will be of benefit to humanity in general.
The Prophet of Islam, the real model, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, did that movement from Mecca to Medina. Was really the beginning of the expansion of Islam, beyond the suburbs of Arabian Peninsula. Alhamdulillah, we are part of it today.
There were lectures tasking members on actualizing the vision and mandate of the foundation.
hijrah is very symbolical in the sense that when you make hijrah, you remove yourself from lawlessness, and when you do it lillahi wa rasul, that is for the sake of Allah, you achieve result.
In thanksgiving to Allah for the essence of the event, they prayed for Nigeria, even as they hope to complete the Foundation Center project. Members of the Islamic Family Foundation also appeal to Nigerians to be part of the growth of national development of human safety and sanity. Charity Zakka, NTA News.
Time now to talk sports. For that, let's join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
Senator John Eno, Minister of Sports Development, has expressed his heartfelt condolences to the family of Honorable Ekene Adams, who passed away recently. Adams was a member of the House of Representatives, representing Chukwu Kajuru Federal Constituency, and served as the chairman of House Committee on Sports. Senator Eno praised Adams' passion for sports, his significant contributions to the growth and development of sports in Nigeria, and his patriotism. Adams was a former professional footballer and held various positions in sports administration, including general manager of Kada City and Remo Stars. The Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, also mourned Adams' death, highlighting his commitment to sports development and his friendship with the sporting media. Many dignitaries, including the Minister of Sports, Permanent Secretary, and President of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, have condoled with the family. Adams will be deeply missed for his wealth of experience, passion, and dedication to sports in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigeria's women basketball team, the Tigers, have achieved a remarkable 12th position in the latest power rankings ahead of the Paris Olympics. This accomplishment cements their status as the premier team in Africa. The power rankings, distinct from the FIBA rankings, assess a team's strength relative to fellow Olympic competitors. Meanwhile, the United States maintains its dominance, holding the top spot in the global rankings. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
Thank you, Wayne. That brings us to the end of the English version of the news. Up next is the translations. Do stay. I am Abdullah Hajia. Good evening.
ama magbaje meshaje wo wona ya bi bada ya dada ba ku shagba dai iwa na ba shi ba bada wo mu president wa yuba wo wa gwa na ba ye gai etuge ya fi pagbatu abiyan aji abo nukoi na ji abi aji ba shigbe aikan azare a sheyi ba ma abi ji na ayinkozai fi esaye iyi fi gbe ko ko ba shi ba tuko ayinkoza gbodogun aza ma wadai bai kakore ekisi na fake ya Abdullahi Ajiya wada inge yeshi ye injuwa mba ba shi kwe ku mashi anya ba amuti inge azaba wunyen ogun shi wenwa ku mashi wa kwace ba bwa lo ba tutu shi ku ba ba mashi intige ba kan azare ya abanu ko ina shi abi bado ta ye ga ba shi ba batin a shi kwashi gbakiye yiku anabagi jabwa inge kiye ai koza na baji gwagna gbadagun bala wala wo nge yaka ilo ai koza sapa tutu shimpa kese da nya nge ade na yoge ade dayo Benjamin sin untutu mana pia yi wajin wai shi na koza sapa kese da wajin ba wa godo we da nge gbadada nu gbadagun ya sana gban be da sanu ba be lowo ngabi wa tutu shimpa na yen utuwa shipaye wa ga wani shi ai koza bada na bi na zapmaji na yopwai woni shipa bage tu shipage we ba godu we shipa mana ku ba be abi an koza ayopwai na zapmaji majin ikizina ai anabaji gwag na inge ha disa Godwin ibone woku bai na nabaji ge in akizin na pata hwenya anyaba mutu ba anyaba mutu peye ba figi ba ka inge pe mutu nu in haye tayinya nkwa wuge azaho be ba sha inge anyaba mutu nyakudo azaho ba izo ba godolo budo wagodo nge azanagbaye anyaba mutu atete baya baye ku le sheba zumba bai kare shaka nge yaba mutu mutiye lo owu babugba koku fo nwa ntige bakuje abi ba vi gbagbotulo anyaba mutu kaya wagodo nge na godo lainu abyeji lolo na yaba sapa ekiye hwadudu ama gba ja na baji kuzo yewe ja dowo nsu shokwasi yewe fi na gbada saisu.
Masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka kamar yadda aka saba a takaice ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Fatan tabbatarwa da samar da dokar kare haƙƙin yara tare da wayar da kan al'umma akan cin zarafin jinsi ya sami tagomashi a yayin da ƙungiyar mata lauyoyi ta ƙasa reshen babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja ta baiwa malaman makaranta horo a ƙauyen Jiwa da ke nan birnin tarayya Abuja. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Aje ya shaida mana cewa kimanin malamai 80 ne suka amfana da horon da aka ƙirƙiro takanas domin bunƙasa wayar da kan al'umma akan lamarin. Ƙungiyar mata 'yan jaridu ta ƙasa ta yaba wa hukumar harkokin mata ta Abuja akan jajircewar da ta yi wajen kare haƙƙin jinsi da bunƙasa rayuwar mata a nan birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Wakiliyar Hauwa Gimba ta shaida mana cewa hukumar ta bayyana haka ne a yayin da sakatariyarta Adebayo Benjamin Lani ta karɓi bakuncin shugabannin ƙungiyar. Ziyarar da ke da manufar bunƙasa harkokin mata, bayyana manufofinsu da buƙatunsu yara da masu larura ta musamman a nan babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Yanzu haka lokaci ne da ɗaliban makarantun sakandaren Abuja ke rubuta jarabawar zangon karatu na uku wato third term wanda ke kawo ƙarshen kalandar karatu ta shekara gaba ɗaya. Wakilarmu Hadiza Gode Ebune ta kai ziyara wasu makarantun Abuja ta kuma labarta mana cewar jagororin sakatariyar ilimi ta Abuja sun zagaya wasu makarantun Abuja domin ganin yadda ake rubuta jarabawar a makarantun. Da suka ba da shawara ɗaliban kuma a nasu ɓangaren suka bayyana yadda suke rubuta jarabawar ta ƙarshe a bana. To ƙarshen labarin namu ne kenan sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu, Allah ta mu lafiya.
Igbo ndị mụrụ nze m ọzọ ekele m unu. Aha m bụ Maazị Okwi Francis Idenro, akụkọ nke uhuruchi taa na nkenke. Mbọ a na-agba ka nwata ọbụla inweta ikike ruru ya nakwa okwu gbasara mmegide ụmụ nwanyị nwetara oke agbamume site na ọzụzụ e nyere ndị nkụzi n'ime otu jikọtara ụmụ nwanyị ndị ọkaiwu nke ala anyị bekee kpọrọ FIDA chịkọbara. Abdullahi Ajia nọ n'ebe ahụ wetara anyị akụkọ a ma kwuo na ndị nkụzi ruru 80 ritere elele n'ọzụzụ a, nke isi sekpụ ntị ya bụ iji gbaa ume ya bụ agha na-ebuso mmegide, mmegbu nakwa nnapụ ikike ruru onye ọkachasị ụmụaka na ụmụ nwanyị. Otu jikọtara ụmụ nwanyị na-achụ nta akụkọ bekee kpọrọ na Watch na nkenke etoola ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị nke FCT maka etu ha si na-akwalite ụmụ nwanyị. Hauwa Gimba mere ka anyị mata na nke a pụtara ihe mgbe odeakwụkwọ nke ụlọ ọrụ bụ Adebayo Benjamin Lani nabatara ndị otu NAWOJ n'ụlọ ọrụ ya dị n'ime Abuja. O kwukwara na isi sekpụ ntị nke njem nleta bụ iji mee ka olu na-eti mkpu megide mmegbu ụmụ nwanyị nakwa ụmụaka daa ụda nke ukwuu. Oge a bụ mgbe eji eli ule ngụcha akwụkwọ bụ nke na-eweta na njedebe otu afọ agụmagụ ma na-edubakwa ụmụ akwụkwọ n'ime agụmagụ afọ ọhụrụ ọzọ. N'ihi nke a, Hadiza Godwin Ebene gara na ọtụtụ ụlọ akwụkwọ dị n'ime FCT ma weta akụkọ na ụlọ ọrụ nke na-ahụ maka agụmagụ n'ime Abuja na-agagharị inyocha etu ya bụ ule si were na-aga n'ime ụlọ akwụkwọ dịgasị iche iche. Etu a ka o si ha anyị n'ọnụ n'uhuruchi taa, ka ọ dịkwa echi mgbe a ga-akọrọ unu akụkọ ọzọ. Ndewo.
Ẹ kú dédé ìwòyí o. Orúkọ mi ni Olúwaṣèyí Abímbọ́lá Ọ̀yáwọlé, oníròyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA Abuja. Ìgbìyànjú láti mú òfin ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọdé ní kókó àti pípe àkíyèsí sí ọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ̀ lórí ohun tí ipá ṣe lórí àwọn abo ṣe pàtàkì sí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn amòfin orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, pàápàá jùlọ apá obìnrin amòfin tí a mọ̀ sí FIDA. Ìdí lèyí iná ṣe parapọ̀ láti ró àwọn olùkọ́ agbègbè Jìwà ní agbára ìmọ̀ òfin tí ó de ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Oníròyìn Abdullahi Ajiya jábọ̀ pé 100 olùkọ́ ni ó jẹ àǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tí FIDA ṣètò rẹ̀. Ìgbìmọ̀ àwọn obìnrin oníṣẹ́ ìròyìn Nàìjíríà NAWOJ gbé oríyìn fún àwọn alámọ̀rí ètò ẹ̀tọ́ obìnrin ti ẹ̀ka FCT fún iṣẹ́ takuntakun wọn láti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ àìdọ́gba abo sókè àti iṣẹ́ ìrànlọ́wọ́ èyí tí wọ́n ń ṣe fún àwọn obìnrin láti lè máa ṣe iṣẹ́. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí wáyé nígbà tí àwọn aṣojú ìgbìmọ̀ yìí lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ akọ̀wé Adébáyọ̀ Benjamin Láníyì. Àwágímbà mú ìròyìn náà wá pé ìgbà yìí wáyé láti gbé ohùn sókè fún ọmọdé, obìnrin àti aláìlera láti lè mọ̀ wípé ẹnìkan ò jẹnìkan lọ ní ẹ̀ka FCT. Kò jù báyìí lọ o, láṣẹ máa rí, màá tún máa rí yín bó dọ̀la. Ó dàárọ̀ o.